All right, welcome back to Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto. My name is Izzy. I hope you're ready for some shoot 'em up action because we got BunniestBunRena here with ZeroRanger True Ending.
Hello. I think I I think I booted up the game again in time. I accidentally closed it. That's a great sign for my nerves. How are we all doing today? I feel that too. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up Terry Kavanaugh himself showing up to stream, but we will do our best here. Welcome to ZeroRanger. Now this is a game I have played for the Lady Arcaders before, but I am more than happy to do it again, and of course, it's always a pleasure to be here in any way, shape, or form. Now, to start us off before we immediately jump in, first things first, we're going to be playing in Great Oppressor mode, so we don't have to worry about spoilers. This game's very story heavy usually, but thankfully, for now, nothing we have to worry about. Great Oppressor mode is the mode you go into after you've beaten the game at least one time, so it cuts out all the cutscenes, all the additional content, some of the references, etc., etc. So we don't have to worry about spoilers, and if you are enjoying the game, you're free to pick it up and be spoiler-free, unless you're worried about spoiling the stages, in which case, can't help you there. But I won't waste too much time. We should be good to go. If countdown is ready, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go! So, to start things off, first we're going to want to talk about scoring. The scoring is going to be keeping us alive this whole run. My goal is to make it to the end of the game. So, the way the scoring works is essentially you have this combo meter up in the top right. You can see it going up. It's at 6.4 now. That's the maximum. That will be multiplying all of our points. So we're going to want to keep it at 6.4 by keeping our combo going as long as possible. Ooh. And along the way, also for scoring, we're going to be picking up these pickups called SE bonuses. There's 3 hidden in every single stage. Collected the first one. The second one's coming up soon. There's our first life up. We get those when we hit certain score boundaries. You can see how close I am by how the score looks like up in the top left. Directions are hard. Up in the top left, you can see the score bar steadily filling. Whee! There we go. Going through those rings gets us our second SE bonus for the stage, and our third one's coming up right here if we destroy all these ships. Lot to talk about in the very beginning. I promise it won't be as dense. And there's all the SE bonuses. We get an additional bonus at the end of the stage for that, which is more points, which is more lives. That's all that really matters. We want points because we want lives because we want to finish the game today. I do have a reputation for never failing this run in Marathon. Not once has it happened. Let's not make a habit of it. That's a really bad place to suddenly die. We're going to stop talking. Excellent. We get to choose our first weapon. We're going to be taking the back flamethrower. This thing is an absolute beast. It does fantastic damage, and on the B ship here, it's also got pretty good range as well. And now all of the initial nonsense is over. We can relax a little bit. We could chill, we could talk about the game.
What introduced you to this game? Like, what made you want to run this?
Oh, I've been following this game for a hot minute. This game was in early access as Final Boss for the longest time. I saw it on YouTube one time because I was looking for new shmups to hang out with. I think I found like a scoring video or something, and I've been in love with the game ever since. And my love has only grown deeper the more I play it. It's a really fascinating game. even if you aren't playing for score or anything, if you're just playing the game casually, there's a lot to munch on, like story-wise, which is not your typical shmup affair. But this one actually is like a really rich, exciting, and really nice story that I think even a casual can enjoy. And it does not sacrifice the difficulty for it. It is still a true blue shmup, and it will still kick your butt a little bit.
Very nice. I might play this on the plane ride home, possibly.
Oh, that's exciting to hear. Let's see if we can keep our combo going. Not forever. We did pretty okay. Alright. Breathe a little bit. The chokes are out. Our silly deaths. Hopefully, we've gotten all of the silly deaths out of the way right at the beginning of the run. That would be nice. Second SE bonus. Or no, this is our first SE bonus for the stage. Right here, we destroy all these blocks, summon an enemy. There you are. And now we come to our second mini-boss. If you couldn't tell already, all the mini-bosses, well, at least for these first two stages, are styled after other shmups. And if I may silently, but not so silently, recreate a popular short, which I have actually heard has appeared in some of my friends' feeds. See if you can spot all of the references to other shmups to see if you're a true shmup gamer. And now that's where you cut the clip, and then you post it on YouTube, and it gets a decent amount of views. I actually have no idea why that clip in particular is blown up. I just see it appear in my own recommended, which is exceedingly strange, exceedingly surreal, but I'm also not one to complain. Here's our second SE bonus here, just hiding up in the top there. Our live situation is not, it does not inspire confidence, I must admit, but that's okay. We have plenty of time to recover it. This first bout of stages here is going to essentially be our warm-up for the latter half of the game. Normally I'd be excited to stockpile lives, however that has not happened. That's okay. We can make it back by gaming in the latter half. If I just don't die, not having lives is not an issue.
Exactly. You just need to not die. That's very simple. I've done it for years.
Exactly. Wait. Those two. Did I dodge there? That felt like a scam. But I mean, hey, I'll take it. We want to try and put off killing those ads as much as possible because that happens if you do. Thankfully, not our problem anymore. Actually, a really nice stage 2 to make up for the stage 1. We're going to take the charge shot here because charge shot on type B is really good. As we charge here, you'll see this little shield around me. This does actually block bullets. So we finally got our method of protection. We can get hit every now and then and not immediately die. How exciting.
Woo, protection.
Whee! All right. Whoop. Destroying these enemies here, you want to break the outer shell, wait for them to spawn all the stuff, and that gives you a lot of score stuff to munch on. We're going to see how long we can keep our combo here. Looking good. Yes, actually, so far, knock on wood, I'm feeling pretty hype about this stage 3 already. We're going to lose combo here. That's just how it is. And now we can relax a smidge. We do have the hardest SE bonus in the game, I'd say, coming up in the whole game, which is a little silly that it's happening on stage 1-3, but okay. It involves these gunships up here. We have to destroy them all to spawn an enemy. And it is really hard to do. At least with my current loadout, it's really hard to do. And unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. That's okay. It usually isn't meant to be. We have Snake up and coming here as our second mid-boss in a row. And this will demonstrate why the B-Shot is also so good for offense. It spawns a large bullet that just sits on screen, and it's very nice. Our rank's a little high. Haven't discussed rank yet, but the most you really need to know is that the game gets harder the better you are at it, which is a terrifying thought, but we'll be okay. The actual cause of rank build-up and decay is your combo. So if you drop combo, which, hey, we just did, you will lose rank and the game will get easier. Thank you. This train section is... It's one of the sections. It's probably one of the hardest sections in the game. And we'll see why in a handful of stages. Here we have our bonus one-up. If we destroy all these legs here. Hey, we did. We get a free bonus one-up on stage 3, like a true cave game. Shoot the moon to get our Tohu reference. And now we get to the fun part. This boss is unique. We have to destroy the shield first before we can do any damage, because they are a cool mech. So we're going to destroy all the ads here with our charge shot and blah, blah, blah. Don't die to that. Try and stay up here. Oh, not good. That's fine. And we're good. All right, we're actually doing pretty well in lives, all things considered, and we're going to grab the drill to pierce the heavens. You'll see why, and I'll let it play. I'll let it play. We may be on a speed run, but we're not immune to having fun. Let the record show. Every good game needs a good mech transformation. You see, I don't make the rules. This is also where you find out that ZeroRanger is actually just an anime game in disguise, if you were concerned. So our mech form, there's actually a lot to talk about. This is the knife we bring to the gunfight. So naturally, it is equal parts underpowered and overpowered. For our drill here on Type B, it causes this debris field, which also destroys enemies, which is quite nice. You'll see right above here, whee! Not only does the drill block bullets, not enough, clearly, but you'll also see we're in overload. When we are in ZeroRanger, we can double our combo meter. So it's always beneficial to be in ZeroRanger mode. The only downside being you are bringing a knife to the gunfight. It is quite good, but it is still very hard to use. We will be using it throughout the run to see if we can make some magic work. Chilling at 5 lives, it could be so much worse. I've seen it be so much worse. Never mind, chilling at 6 lives, I've seen it be so much worse. It could be 1 life worse because it was for a little bit. And now we can change freely from ZeroRanger into our normal ship mode. And now we can get back to having fun. We have this little intermittent stage here, where you can sort of enjoy the benefits of ZeroRanger. Relax, have a good time, collect some scores, see if we can't get some more lives. Relax. Maybe even read a blurb, who knows.
All right, well, do you like merch? And do you like merch for your favorite speedrunning events? If you do, well, I have good news for you, because for a limited time only, you can purchase some Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto merch. You can choose from a stylish t-shirt or a comfy racerback tank, or your pick of 3 spiral notebooks featuring our brand new event trio, Sprite, Glitch, and Kate. Plus, don't miss out on the limited edition poster of the 3 characters hanging out here at the Society Clubhouse. All the proceeds goes towards supporting the event and tech for Lady Arcaders. You can check out the entire Lady Arcaders collection at tantrummerch.com/Lady Arcaders, or type !merch in the chat. We appreciate all of your support.
Excellent. Those big bad dudes back there, they are also not original ships. They are from a game called ZeroRanger 68K. Very good game. Highly recommended. And now we have our little mini... We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Think of all
Sound
the
like a robot there.
We're doing okay. Well, this is just a fun bonus segment. Surely I won't take any unnecessary deaths trying to greed for points, right? Unless? No, I wouldn't. I gotta stay safe. We're in Marathon. Unless? Okay, actually, my shot's down. I'll need to chill. We're fine. Look at that. Was that not deeply satisfying in a way that you know you couldn't resist? Oh. Okay. Okay. All is well. It could have been so much worse. The game decided I shouldn't be greeting, and it was correct. Let the record show it was correct. That was a bad decision I would have made. All right. Let's make it over to the great oppressor himself and his big bad base full of skulls. Enjoying the benefits of ZeroRanger free life, thank you. We're at max lives, which is already better than my practice run. Very nice. So I know it could be worse.
So nothing can go wrong at this point, right?
Surely not.
Surely not.
We're good. All right. And now we have our True Blue Speedrun segment. The faster we complete this segment of the level, the more SE bonuses we get. So hopefully all 3. Whew. First we got that wave. Now we got these things going on here. Can't really do that much faster, unfortunately. That's okay. Next to the bombs, we shoot that air, make sure that they don't get too out of hand. And now we can just relax. Except that we're going to take a few bullets along the way. Don't know what these enemies are called, but they're next. And gone. Okay, never mind. I guess not. Charge up here. Here's a big one. These enemies over here, which are actually kind of a pain. Just because they have all lane bullets, and they like sitting in the same place. And now we relax and see how many SE bonuses we got. Nice, all 3. Don't you love to see it, folks? Okay, let's not get too greedy. Let's not get too silly with it. Very nice. We're chilling. We're having a ball, are we not? And now we've got our infinitely looping segment, a la Gradius. This segment is actually a bit of a pain, a little bit of a nightmare. It can get overwhelming very fast if you don't take care of threats. It's a little easier in ZeroRanger mode like this. I always still feel very sketchy. And the route is sort of just like, how am I feeling that day? Case in point, I'm already in a bit of a sticky situation, but that's okay. We die, and we should be okay. It's gonna speed up here in a minute, though, which is not exciting. Does not inspire confidence. How are we doing here?
I'm doing great. This is great gameplay to watch. I'm just mesmerized by your ability to play this game.
Oh, why, thank you. Well, we'll see about that. Glorious ZeroRanger coming clutch. Okay, I see how it is, video game. I get it. We're not on good terms. I understand. Actually coming out of that without dying?
I'd say that's a win.
I've seen it go much worse. I've dumped lives into that segment, and now we're on to Orb. We're here. There's your cue, chat. You can get it out of your system. This is Orb Boss. We got a bunch of orbs coming up. They die pretty quickly to this right here. And likewise, the Orb Boss is also pretty weak to the charge shot. Whew. All's well and good. We're going to be placing our charge shots right on the enemy and see how many orbs we can crack and destroy just for safety. Got these big... There we go, and that's why. It's deeply satisfying in a way not many things are. Gotta watch out for these. And it gives me a little bit of an easier time, because then stuff like this happens, and it becomes an issue. It becomes an issue very fast. Oh, we're good. And we can just chill in ZeroRanger. Drill the heck out of our homie here. Play dentist for a little bit.
Drill all of the orbs.
All right, we're now cavity free. And by cavity free, I mean cavity full. We flew right in there. SE bonus 4, looking nice. Full lives. Whew. Unfortunately, this means that we are not going to get crazy benefits from this mini boss rush here. After, we're going to be playing, what, 4 so bosses. After every one, it's going to give us a life. And there's plenty of scoring opportunities along the way as well. And maybe a funny bone joke or two. But since we're at max lives, we can make a few mistakes and not immediately die. That's exciting. First off is Salamander, reference to video game Salamander. No surprises here. That's a bit of a weird spot. I've never found myself there before. Not gonna say that it's never happened before, it probably has. You're gonna have to wait for that one, sorry. I already gave you your orb. Be patient. But this is a rare back scroll. I think it's the only one in the game. It's pretty unique, it's pretty fun. It's also really hard. It's being kind of annoying today, I'm not gonna lie. Free 1-up doesn't mean a thing to me because I'm built different. Listen, the confidence, the hubris, it's a coping mechanism, alright? I hold on to it dearly while I still have it. Alright, here's our Undertale reference, and like every Undertale reference, you don't actually have to do a fight. If you destroy his little snob bubble, he wakes up. 2 skeletons walk into a bar, and the game mercifully saves us from a bad joke. No bone puns here. I'm sure you've already had enough playing Deltarune as is, so we'll spare you the time. Here is our obligatory reference to Space Invaders and or Eschatos. It's mostly Eschatos. But Eschatos is one big... could be going better. You're supposed to keep those UFOs alive so you can blow them up. There we go. Like this. Oh, look at all those points. Isn't that delicious? Fortunately, we only got 1, which is okay. We're not pressed on score stuff right now. I mean, I would love to be getting a high score, but quite frankly, in the live setting, we are chilling right now. We enjoy, as long as we're at max lives in live setting, we're good. We're good. I'm a happy woman. Alright, give myself some stretchies. And our last fiend here can be annoying. Usually isn't, unless you do that. Or something like this. That's kind of annoying. But we're okay. What is this pattern? Oh, this is a nice thing. Oh no, I've ruined a good thing. Oh no, I've ruined a good thing. We're good. Wow. I'm a little surprised. That brings us to the end of our mini boss rush, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, microphone. And now we move on to Loop 2, because of course this game has a Loop 2. We will be keeping all of our weapons and our knowledge. And if we hold charge through this, the game still registers us holding a charge, and if we hold a charge for about a minute or so, big laser! Woo! Utterly useless in any other context. Very fun though, and that's what matters. Loop 2 is going to look a little familiar. However, everything's going to be infinitely more difficult to compensate for the fact that we are good at video games and that we have all these weapons at our disposal. It's still going to scare me a lot, though. This is... I mean, if the run's going to die anywhere, here's where it is. These levels can be absolutely brutal.
I got faith in you. I believe in this run.
Whew. All right, we're chilling. A little ZeroRanger for the funnies.
I absolutely love the drill weapon. I've never seen that in a game. I'm just like pure genius.
It's beautiful. I love it. There's an anime sword too. You can grab a drill or a sword. It's your flavor of mech. Oh, killed a little too quick. We're not going to be getting SE bonus. It's the same as last stage, which is okay. I think of all the things to be complaining about, our situation's not one of them. Welcome back to Boss 1, friends, except it's meaner. Uh-oh. But our charge shot actually does really good work on this boss. The charge shot actually does a lot of great work on most bosses. It's still going to be a little concerning, but that's okay. We're good. Not a problem. Unfortunately, from this point on, the game is not joshing, to say the least. Oh. He's so back. Don't worry, not for long. Poor guy.
Didn't stand a chance.
Unfortunately so. And we don't need any new weapons. Get them out of here. No one asked for their opinion.
Just drill them away.
And now it's lock-in time. Not only because I want you to hear the music, but because it's lock-in time. So just sit back and relax for a little bit.
Would this be a good time to read out a blurb?
Sure, go ahead. Drop's already done.
So, Lady Arcaders is all about celebrating women in gaming with events and showcases all year long. One of our main series is Attract Mode, where you can catch incredible ladies showing off games that they love every Thursday at 9 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you got a cool game or idea for a segment, submissions are always open. You can go to ladyarcaders.com/start. We would love to feature you. And type !AM in the chat to learn more about how to get involved.
Everyone say hello to the favorite bunny girl. Thank you. Didn't miss it this time. Very exciting. All right. Yeah, stage 2 and 3 on Loop 4 are the absolute nightmares of stages. They get very cluttered very quickly. It's mostly due to the popcorn enemies, those little discs you see flying around everywhere. They shoot so fast and they shoot a surprising amount of bullets. They get very overwhelming quickly, like you see is happening right now. I'm not going to touch this with a 10-foot pole. They can have fun in their little corner of the level, and we can just go our separate ways, and that can be that. There we go. Take over one side, and we'll chill. It's going surprisingly well. Our SE bonus first one's in the same place, except these blocks are a lot harder to destroy. Thank you. And we're chilling. But I'm not excited for this boss. Our typo is already kind of a nightmare to deal with. And making our typo... Oh, that was not exciting. That's not exciting. Okay. So far, thinking of all the ways it could be going worse. Thinking of all the... Thank you. That's our shield breaking. That's what happens when you fully exhaust the shield. We didn't die there? Oh, we're on a streak. That's bad. I'm waiting for the fall. Where's the fall? Oh, our second SE bonus is right here in the tooth. More dentistry work, just in case you didn't get enough from our last boss.
Oh, we're going back to the dentist. Wonderful. Can't believe it's already been 6 months.
Okay. Just a little theory. Okay. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to let it happen. I'm going to let it ride until the next Fire Festival. Yeah, things get really stressful really fast. So apologies if I start a sentence and then start going into some random babble nonsense as things get really intense out of nowhere and I find myself in an exceedingly sticky situation. But we should be good. Did I do this stage deathless? My lord.
I think so. I didn't see any deaths.
Okay, this is one of the runs, huh?
One of the runs of all time.
Well, there we go. Recompense, we found it. Yoink. Right. Let's charge here, because I don't trust this. That's why I don't trust this as far as I can throw it. That's fine. But oh no, guess who's coming back? For actually a really interesting boss battle, if our back flamethrower wasn't as good as it is. It is ridiculous. So we don't have to worry too much about King Onion here. What's up, Mr. Onion? Thank you for your SC bonus. Still don't know exactly what triggers that, I will admit. I think you just knock it down. I think you knock King Onion down like a certain amount, and you could just do it really early. I don't know. It's a mystery. I just know it works. I know whatever that is, whatever it's doing, it gives me the SC bonus, and that's what matters. Whew. Very nice. And that's one problem stage out of the way.
Get those new weapons out of the way. We don't need them.
Couldn't be me. Oh, 7 lives going into stage 2-3. These jams are crazy, so get ready.
I'm ready. I'm preparing my ears.
Oh, absolutely. This is another big problem stage because if you remember that train segment from earlier that was already kind of rough, yeah, they didn't make it any easier. Fair. That's a little that's a little score greed. I can blame myself for that. That's fair. That's reasonable. Gonna shoot these weird things in the water. That's a surprise tool that will help us later. I don't want to take too many risks right now in Marathon, so we're gonna chill. Hello, friend. Shot again. Oh, that's a little mean. But all is well. And I honestly think that the SC bonus, the second SC bonus, is once again to shoot down all of these ships that shoot lasers at us. I think it's easier in the second loop. I honestly do. I don't know why. It's a personal preference thing. Whoa, buddy! Oh, thank you. Just gave me my life back. Nice. Just barely, not enough. Just not enough. Shout out, chickies. You're watching this, chickies. I know you are. Hi. And now we are treated to a special enjoyment. Is that a sentence? Does that make sense? Or am I losing it? I'm losing it. Welcome, Bubble Crab. If we have any crab enjoyers, I have great news. This boss is unique. You have to send its bombs back at it, or otherwise just use your back flamethrower.
Goodness, it's a crab. I love the boss designs in this game. They're so amazing.
Oh, they're so nice. And that'll give us our third and last SE bonus of the game. We're done with those. And now it's train segments, so I gotta lock in again.
Now another good time for blurb.
Go for it.
All right, I just want to throw a big thank you to Japanese Restream and Speedruns Espanol for offering alternate language broadcasts of Out of Bounds Toronto. The Japanese Restream is running live alongside with our event, and Speedruns Espanol's broadcast will air July 25th and 26th. You can type !Restream in the chat to check out their Twitch channels and schedules.
Whee! Oh my lord. That is so nice. I have seen that segment go infinitely worse in infinitely worse ways. And looks like we're getting our bonus 1-up still here. Yeah, we're fine. And no Daz, that's just a free 1-up? Oh my gosh.
Free life, we'll take it.
I've gone into this segment on Marathon before with no lies before. I'm feeling very nice. Now, technically, we could end the run right here. I would never do such a thing to you, friends. We're in true ending. But we have to show our new friend the power of ZeroRanger. And we get taken on to a different route with more hard bosses, which is, I know exactly what you're looking for. And guess who else has the power of ZeroRanger? That's right, our good friend Grapefruit. Which means, yes, we do get a true, honest blue mech duel. This is going to be probably more lock-in time to just chill. I will try to talk through. This boss can be either very easy or very hard. Sometimes it just feels like being really mean. And I can't help it. It's just sometimes how it is. There's Laurel. We're chilling. This dive attack is particularly rough. But looks like we're chilling. I'm just gonna relax. I don't feel like doing any damage yet. That'll do. Okay, I get the message. I get the message. Relax, buddy. Okay. Not our friend today. Oh, another one. Oh, our shield is pulling through today. Gotta do, yep. Ay, ay, ay. Not funny. Oh, okay. Fun. We're fine. Never been better. And now, oh, you bet we got a drill duel, baby.
Oh, let's go. Which drill is going to win?
Mine. Always mine. Always mine.
Always. Even with the smaller drill, you got this.
So this is the power of ZeroRanger. All right, we're cruising into our last stage here. Thankfully, the actual stage portion is quite simple. There's going to be two enemies. One we destroy with ZeroRanger and one we don't. And if we do the opposite of what we're supposed to do, they either split or they grow bigger, which is great for score. We want to destroy a certain amount of these enemies for an additional life and just to scrounge up any last points we can before we cruise on into the final boss. This will also probably be the last moment I really talk a lot. Just because it's our last chill moment before we have to worry about ending the run on a sour note. As you can see, here's our different colors. Very nice. I don't want to take too many risks here. I'm not feeling as spicy as I normally would. Can't imagine why. But we still have to split the amiibo a little bit. Okay, this is getting a little out of hand, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. Yep, spicy. We got our 1-up. A little worried about all the ZeroRanger amiibo, but we're chilling.
Is it just me, or does the lack of music make it more intimidating?
Oh, absolutely. All right, that went well. Going in with 7 lives. First phase here is not too much of an issue. Our charge shot's going to be coming in clutch. The way to progress the phase is to destroy all the orbs in a certain amount of time, which our charge shot is very good at doing. First phase here is pretty simple. Just drop it on orb friend. Poor guy never stood a chance. This second phase is by far the worst because they split up pretty immediately and don't like to stay together, which is sort of what we're looking for. So we actually have to like play the boss as intended. Third phase here, they all bunch up like this, and they are easily destroyed. And our last phase here, we can place it right around here and make some light work. Oh, someone wanted to be a rebel today, huh? Okay, no fun for anyone. Okay, not great. Going in with 5 lives, but we made it happen. And now, I quiet. I'm just gonna let you enjoy the final boss and have your reactions. Do what you will. We're gonna go for no hit. She likes slapping me. That's one thing you need to know. She loves slapping me. She gets very mad when I charge my shield. But other than that, it's just gonna be difficult. We're just gonna be dealing with a lot. Woo! Mostly, yep, as expected. Nothing is, I don't want to say nothing's too scary, it's all very scary. Let's see. Nah, no parries. You can actually parry the swords back if you hit like a really tight window. I've never done it in Marathon, but I always got to give it at least one try for the homies, you know. All right, now I'll really chill. Last thing I want to do is throw this runaway right now. This one's probably the worst attack of them all, just because it gets so crowded so quickly. Turns into kind of a nightmare, especially later on. Thank you for your slaps. Yep. On it again. You know. Want to do anything funny? No. For this one, we just kind of want to chill at the bottom here when we can. It gets a little sketchy, but generally it's a pretty surefire way to knock it out. Kind of have to redirect her slaps. Very interesting. And now all the patterns are gonna get harder, because of course they are. This progression this fight has a very interesting progression where the patterns get harder, but they also get a little shorter. It's very interesting. Oh, this is not, that's not where I wanted to be for that pattern, but sure. I'll take it. Oh! We're all good. It could be worse.
Still at 4 lives. He's still in it.
Good. All right, our last health bar to go through. Things are gonna get really ugly. This means we need to survive. That's not conducive to survival. All is well. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, just in time for this, huh? Oh, more? Just for me? Oh, you wouldn't. You rapscallion. All right. It's not over yet. Let it be known it's not over yet. That's why it's not over yet. We don't want to make silly calls. And one more for the style points. I'm not worried. All right. But fellas, would it really be a fun marathon game if there wasn't a cool escape sequence?
Oh, let's
Come
go.
on. We gotta get out of here, gang! Unfortunately, no father to follow down the path, but we do have a pretty cool end segment, and this music is exclusive to the 1cc. If you continue at any point, you do not get this music. Thankfully, we are blessed today. We are continuous. Oh, jeez. I should be in ZeroRanger, huh? Yeah, I probably should have. Oh, well. We can relax a little bit. Lose some abilities along the way, but that's okay. Time will be coming up here at the end of this sequence when the screen flashes white. Oh, this is not usually where I like to be, but I mean, hey, we're already here. It's too late to back down now. Turned out okay. We're gonna see if we can hold on to these lives. Doing well. Getting life up, just for me. Oh, you shouldn't have. Ah, man, fantastic stuff. I was pretty worried about this going in. This has honestly been one of my more chill experiences running this thing for a marathon. Think of all the ways it could have been infinitely worse. All right, time is coming up here soon. Get ready. It'll be a little sudden, so don't be too alarmed. That does not save me, unfortunately. Time! To the bitter end!
That was incredible.
Ooh, score attack 8. Ooh, I'm built like that. B! What can you do?
It's a marathon run. We take what we take.
Nah, B is actually what I usually get. I'm happy if I don't get a C++. Oh, well, that's ZeroRanger. If you enjoyed anything you saw of this game, you haven't even seen like 2/3 of the game. So if you enjoyed anything you saw here, I highly recommend you support the devs, either this game, ZeroRanger, or their next game, Void Stranger. It's out now. It's just as exciting. It's a Zelda-like puzzler, I believe. It's very fun.
Ooh, gonna have to check that out.
Oh yeah, if you love like finding hidden secrets in video games, you will absolutely adore Void Stranger. It's been wonderful. And just to get shout outs of the way, just because I know we got to get this thing moving along, we're actually coming close to the end of day one, which Ooh. We got a whole other day after this. How exciting is that? Of course. First things first, the most primary shout out I have to give is my dad. Would you like to stand up if you're in the audience right now? What? What? It's all good. He's probably chilling in the other room, probably hanging out. I want to give a big shout out to my dad who took me all the way out here because I asked really nicely. There, yeah! Come on over! Yeah! Happy Father's Day. Oh, best father I could ask for. To give some more shout outs, I'd like to give a big shout out to my friend Kiwi, who I believe currently holds the record for Mushihime-sama Arrange. Absolutely fantastic shmup player, infinitely better than even I was, and you saw me do that. Make of that what you will. I believe he's a real-life flight pilot. So, got one up on me there. I'll never beat that. I would also like to give a big shout to the Shmup Discord. Fantastic group of people. If you're interested in the genre in any way, shape, or form, even if it's just taking a quick look for a bit, go ahead and stop on by. We love anyone who's interested. And I'd like to give a shout to the Lady Arcaders, of course. I've been with them for so long. I started out playing Death Smiles 2 for them as, like, I think their first ever showcase, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be with them all this time. Even if you know, it's a little staggering that I've been around for so long. I still don't feel like a proper member of the team just because all these people around me are so wonderful. With that out of the way, though, I can happily give it up. Let the people chill. Let's see our score. 6. Hey, it's above 700,000. That's not bad. The standard's simply going up. All right, take it away from me.
Thank you so much for that very impressive, very incredible run. We are going to take a quick break, but coming up next, we got a CPU battle in Soul Calibur 2. You can use your channel points to bet on which CPU you think will win, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.